If there was one tie that we could have got for the FA Cup, this is the tie I would have wanted, and now we get to see it, and that's awesome.
Into the black hole. Sing for my soul.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Sunshine on Leyth. If you're still enjoying the series, drop a like on the video. That would be tremendous. Today I thought we'd start having a look at the league that Blackhaven are in. As you can see, they're currently top, 17 points on the board so far. Now, other teams could still overtake them, or certainly Basford could. They seem to be the only team that's really near them at the moment, but they're looking pretty solid, as you would kind of expect. I do expect them to be the runaway leaders of this league. I actually think they'll probably get more points in this league than they did in the league that we're in. But we're in for much more of a battle, it would seem. Just a simple one for the derby. You only score free kicks. Well, that's true so far. 2 games against Blackhaven. They have not scored against us from open play. As a Stoke fan, I want no association with Dean Noakes. We've suffered enough. This is very true. The show was so excited about the derby, it literally exploded. Yeah, it do be like that. £7,500 sponsorship from local chip shop magnate Barry Hamsden. Good to see him sticking to it, the arch enemies over at Blackhaven, and that's Swine Stepanek. Savaloys for all. Loving the community content. This is how you get through a lockdown. Build your own island. Very, very true. Yeah, no, the community content's been phenomenal lately. It really has. And on that topic, Lazy Boy made this on the Discord, made this phenomenal sort of just picture, and it just sort of sums up most of what my reactions are when things go wrong. So there, massive shout out to him. FM20, Team 1 goes down to 10 men. Team 2 braces for a battering. Damn straight. Coming back to the chip shop too. As bad as they are, it's kind of nice that Blackhaven provided tickets to that game for all 449 employees of the Leyth Investments and Authority Group. A real nice gesture, which I'm sure was appreciated by their one actual fan, which is just Stubber Stepanek's wife. So there we have it. That's what's happening in Leyth right now. We've got a game against Corinthian Casuals today. This is going to be kind of interesting. Not Corinthian Casuals, Walton Casuals. One of the Casuals. At the end of the day, they are Casuals. And we intend to make them appear that way. Now, they are above Hayes and Yedding as it goes, but they do have a game in hand, so in fact they could be quite a lot better and could in theory go above us with a big enough victory, but it seems unlikely. And we're at home, so I feel like we've got the quality to really come up with something here. It's amazing that considering how good we are, our morale is still okay. Newly promoted side, second in the league, won a load of matches, morale's like, eh. So we already briefly showed you Jordan Wynn. He's coming for a little bit. There's another guy I'm looking at right now which would give us even more backup on that right-hand side. He's not joined us yet. They're all sort of really young players that are on breakthrough prospect type contracts, so they're not going to complain about lack of football, but they're very, very usul when the going gets tough. And the other option is Reece Fife, who's just come in on that side. There's one more guy again that will give us a lot of options between Kitely, Jackman, Fife, and a fourth guy that could potentially come in as well. So all is looking well. It's a lot of squad churn, but I feel like it's important to actually just have those options this time. So, very happy with the lineup there. It's weird that Jacob Owen has actually sort of been phased out of the defence because of Jack Taylor's performances so far this season. And obviously Ruben Lowell has been ungodly good for us so far, as has Niall Ellis, to be honest. The front four, have been absolutely sensational. Ben Mills with his 7 goals already. Mottram's grabbed a pair, but he's got assists as well. Putnam Kitely's getting assists for days. It looks very strong. I don't know, what do you do if you've got a do and a moo? Let me know in the comments. I just don't know. I expect to win, and weirdly, I could not have got away with that at the start of the season. Really, really couldn't, but they seem to have grown into it a little bit. This is a big one. Oh, we can screw the pitch down a little bit again now, actually get these back to normal size. Flick down. Elderkin picks it up. I think a win here, it sees us go back to, oh my god, over the top again for Ben Mills. He's through! He really does love an early goal. Really early, though. Someone's talking about, why we're using this approach and playing a high line. And oh god, Quay is through, and it's a great save by Wardley. But the reason I think that the 4-2-2-2 works well is because a lot of the time, and this might just be an FM thing rather than a football thing, but a lot of the clearance headers or first headers tend to fall into the area that those DMs occupy. Now, what would often happen before if they were pushed further up is that the ball would flop in behind them, and often a striker for the other team would come deep. And I feel like we're just able to clear up that possession, and it's enabling us to recycle the ball way more. And I think that might genuinely be the key to why we're playing so well with this style of football. But chance-wise, looking excellent so far. We're actually finding balls in behind, which last year we weren't doing quite as much, but now we've got Mottram. He's got that added pace and acceleration to really make those runs for us, where that allows Ben Mills to just do his normal thing of just harrying people. A lot of Ben Mills' chances come off of him winning the ball off of people and providing assists for others, whereas Mottram is a man that can really burst in behind people. And can he do it again here? Mills all the way through from Mottram, and that is lovely, lovely work. Pretty much the definition of what I was just talking about. Ben Mills winning the ball off of people, going past a few, and able to slot in his teammate. Like, he's done this from his own half. Little burst of pace to go around one defender. Another one starts to catch up. Mottram makes the run a little early. I thought the chance had gone. Sets himself up, and then just slots it into the channel. Mottram, first time finish with his left foot. Third goal of the season, and the strike force are looking delightful. I'm liking playing with two strikers. It's nice. And Putnam Kitely's got in there again. That pace and acceleration. He's going past one. Can he whip it across? He finds Mills. Wow. Just brings that out of the air like nothing. We've only had 4 shots and they've all been... We've been so good at creating chances this season. I genuinely wonder where we sit on that. But it's great work from Putnam Kitely again. Intercepting the ball with a lovely high press. But then there's still 2 players to beat. And he just picks out an absolutely perfect ball in. Ben Mills is able to bring it down and then slot it home with the outside of his foot. It's 2-0. Amu now with the strike. Good block, comes back to Hall, and again, Shea getting in there. We are really just such high intensity. It's the physical players. That's the thing. That's the big difference for us this year, is the physicality. We've added ball across, and Mottram! Well won again. Just recycling that possession. But over the top of Mottram again! Oh, he's hit the post, and Putnam Kitely can't quite get to the rebound. I think we're just getting better and better as things stand. Mills again picks it up. He's just going to go all the way through. Ben Mills, the defender's distracted. He's going to shoot, and it's another good save. We're just harrying them off the ball, time after time. Ellis now picks it up again. He's through. Defender can't get near him. Can he finish? No, he can't. To be honest, it's about as good as I've seen us play all season. Even by our standards, this is insanely good. Putnam Kitely. Wimps it across, and it's come down to Mottram, and it's tipped away. Putnam Kitely. And Ellis flicks it over. Interestingly, Niall Ellis actually hasn't had the best day so far. Putnam Kitely just ghosts past his defender. For a 17-year-old, the guy's got mad talent. Ball across, and Ellis scores again. It's 3-0. Niall Ellis with the goal. Putnam Kitely with yet another assist. The guy is a phenom. I would be surprised if Putnam Kitely doesn't get at least 20 assists in the league this year. I guess at lower league, things can kind of be all over the shop, but he really does have it. Look at this. Just gets into a position, whips that ball in, and there's Niall Ellis at the back post with his 5th goal of the year. Putnam Kitely again. Oh, he's gone. No, he hasn't. Overton sips it around the side for Ben Mills again. He's taken a touch, and that's a great save again by the goalkeeper. That might genuinely be the most chances I've had in a game for with a team on FM20. Maybe. In a competitive match, anyway. Chances have been there for more goals. There we go. Whitport 3, Walton Casuals 0. And we do go to the top because Hereford were only able to draw away at... Well, as far as I can tell, bottom of the table Farnborough. A very poor result for them. Really good result for us. We're just going to hopefully keep on smashing things right now. We are looking phenomenal. Right, coming back for the big one against Hereford. So, we've had a massive chunk of off-camera games right now. We're going to just quickly go through them now. So, after a penalty had put us behind at home against Staines Town, we managed to grab ourselves an equaliser literally seconds into the second half as Putnam Kitely was able to do what he does best, which is whip a crawl across. And there at the back post was Niall Ellis. Who else would be there? Unfortunately, it did not last long as things went, as Staines were able to get themselves almost immediately... Well, not almost immediately. They were able to get back in front. Lovely ball across from Philpott and a simple run to make it 2-1. Not great. Thankfully, though, a long ball through from Blythe. Onto it was Liam Mottram. One touch to set himself. Goes round the goalkeeper. Oh, no, doesn't this time. Goes round, and there it was. 2. And then in the 93rd minute, we came out with the massive, massive winner at home. Ball round the side here for who else but Jackman, whipping it to the back post. And there, in the middle, was Mottram, smashing it home to make it 3-2. Great win. We then had our cup match against Norwich United. It was a bit of a tough one. Mottram finally managed to get a cross in here. And then at the back post was him, Ben Putnam Kitely, doing his thing, grabbing only his 2nd goal of the year, but gave us the win. Unfortunately, we were unable to make it last, as Baker's early goal for St Neots gave them 1 goal lead, before another lovely ball through from Boxer. This time a guy we were actually looking at, Jones was able to get in there. A defensive mix-up makes it 2-0 to St Neots. They got a red card, but it wasn't enough, and late on we were able to get one back from a scrappy goal from a corner as Niall Ellis headed it home to make it 2-1, but it wasn't enough. We then took a relatively shaky team, missing Ben Mills due to injury, away to Hartley Whitney, who we'd actually drawn in the next round of the FA Cup as well, and then a lovely strike from Hamilton Forbes gave them the lead before we equalised from the spot to make it 1-1. Thankfully, we fared slightly better in our FA Cup matches, where this is the one that really mattered. Ball was put through for Ben Mills with a lovely early finish to give us the lead. Lovely stuff. We then found a second one just after half-time, as who else but Putnam Kitely getting the ball out on the right-hand side, doing what he does best, whipping a ball in, and there was Niall Ellis unmarked at the far post for 2-0. They then scored a late penalty to get themselves a goal back, but it was not enough. And we went through to the next round. And that's what we're going to be doing today, because it pushed the Hereford game back. And you're not going to believe this, we got drawn away at Stockport County in the next round of the FA Cup. I can't wait. If there was one tie that we could have got for the FA Cup, this is the tie I would have wanted, and now we get to see it, and that's awesome. Back to business in the league, we took an early lead, and for some reason the game won't let me show you, before grabbing ourselves a second one as the ball was whipped into Liam Mottram. They were able to get a very late one as we kind of just flustered all over the place. The keeper should have come for it. He didn't, and Clayton was able to get one back for Chesham, but it was not enough. And then lastly, in the final of our 7 off-camera games, we got a red card, but then Ben Putnam-Kitely smashing in a free kick to give us a 1-0 victory over Dorchester Town. That was all she wrote. Got 3 yellow cards within the space of very few minutes. And that currently leaves us 3rd. Yeah, we're on a good run, but we're still 3rd in the league as Hendon are on a flyer right now. Hereford, we can go above Hereford if we win our game in hand, but Hendon seem to be the team to beat right now. But if we do win the game in hand, it starts to put a gap between the top 3 and everybody else, and I'm hoping that we're firmly going to be in it. Niall Ellis and Ben Mills, both with 8 goals apiece. Putnam-Kitely has got 9 assists already this year. He was, at one point, he had 5 more assists than anyone else in the division. He sort of slowed off a little bit due to a slight injury. But today, it's Stockport County. This is going to be so cool. We're playing, of course, at Edgeley Park. I actually forgot the name of the ground. I can't believe it. And also, get to start the next episode, with an away trip to Hendon, top of the league. So that's going to be and almost frustratingly so, because I think that this could be the end of the road for us. And that would kind of suck because we need that extra cash. But at the end of the day, the opportunity to play against Stockport is not something we're going to pass up. So Frank Mulhern is there. Anyone else I really recognise? Not really. But hey, they've got Frank. So without further ado, let's go and play against Stockport. This is going to be dope. I really don't see much chance of us winning this. But if we did, can you imagine? Now, it is worth pointing out that Stockport are in the National League North, so they're actually only 1 division above us. It could be done. They were relegated first season, which is surprising, actually. As normally I find Stockport do quite well, so you never know what we're capable of coming up with here, but I think these guys are a different kettle of fish. They're a pretty good side for the level they're at, and they are, I believe, professional, not sure. Heck, even if we took a replay, we'd get to play them at home, which would be phenomenal. Like, that would surely guarantee us some decent gate receipts in the FA Cup as well, and just extra money for the extra FA Cup match, and I wouldn't really mind that so much. Mulhern. Ball on the edge of the box, and Curran smashes it, and it's gone all the way through. Alex Curran gives Stockport the lead. We just haven't been anywhere near as good as them tonight. We just don't look quite... I mean, this is the difference, I think, between a side like us, who are top of our league, kind of, to a side that are probably top of theirs in the division above. And it's a great strike from Curran. Keeper unsighted a little bit, but that's just a great goal. Oh, God. Oh. Wait. Oh, no. Wait. Shea was the one that was on the yellow, but it looks like it's actually going to be somehow the Stockport player that's going to be in the trouble. Oh, he's red-carded! Fergus McGoldrick. Okay. Very interesting. This could get... Here's our chance. This is our chance. We're never going to have a better chance than to get through than to right now. And Ellis! Great save by Robinson, and it has begun. We are twisting the screw, but they are down to 10 men, and you know what that means. In case you're wondering, Blackhaven are 7 points clear at the top of their division, so walking it as we kind of expected. But this is a huge moment for us. Che, go on, son. Get in the box, find that cross. Oh, Putnam-Kitely's in! That's offside, isn't it? I don't know who's put it in the back of the net. It's an own goal by Festus Arthur! I recognise that name from another save. I think it's from the Notts County save. Regardless, but Putnam-Kitely has forced him into the goal. It's Stockport 1, Whitport Athletic 1. Huge goal. Che just manages to sneak this ball through. Putnam-Kitely's just hammered it, and Festus Arthur, wonderful finish. It's not going in otherwise, but hey, Putnam-Kitely will take it. 1-1, come on. If we can use this as a chance to spring something on them here and pull off a major shock. But the 10 men for so long. Oh, wow. Joe West has just looped a header over the top, and that's just bad goalkeeping from Wardley there. He must have just chipped him. Those always go over. I just wasn't anticipating a goal there. Stockport 2, Whitport Athletic 1. Does it just loop over the top? I feel like he's already above the bar. He should be getting that, really. We're holding our own against them at least, which is the one thing I will say. Putnam-Kitely's ball in, and Ellis heads it over the crossbar. All the way through, cleared, blocked, Mills, saved by Robinson. Oh my goodness, what a chance. Oh, I don't know. Like, we've been pretty damn good. If we just carry on this in the second half, I can feel it. Because it could all still go wrong, but they're leaving a lot of space down that side. Oh, that's a terrible piece of play. Lawson, out wide for Kitely again. He's just in a world of his own here, Mills! And it's somehow cleared off the line. Oh, maybe this isn't going to be our day, lads. Like, at the end of the day, we've still given up 2 goals to these guys. Oh, God, smash it. Oh, God. Danny Rowe hammers one in for Stockport County, and it's now 3-1. The 10 men are 3-1 up. They've scored 2 long-range strikes and a chipped header, which my goalkeeper should have done better with. Dearie me. I think we've done really well, putting a gallant performance. Look at this for a strike from Danny Rowe. Full volley. Bloody hell. The difference in quality. Come on, lads. Find that. Just get a goal back soon, and there's maybe still a chance of us bailing ourselves out and getting a replay or something. Putnam-Kitely finds Mills. Lovely room for Shea. Lots of room out there. Ball whipped across. Mottram! Ellis! Oh, my God. What a save from the goalkeeper. He's absolutely just saving Stockport today. Unfortunately, at 2 goals down here, it's not looking good for us. Oh, that's disappointing. I felt there was a chance for us when they went down to 10 men, but 10-man boost, I suppose. They scored some beautiful goals, and we just couldn't do anything about it. Ah, dearie me. It's going to be Stockport 3, Whitport Athletic 1. I think we've fought hard tonight, or this afternoon. It's a really good performance from us in general, but they just scored the goals and we didn't. We didn't even score the goal that we did score. God damn, so close. Well, not even that close. Well, we got $6,000 for that, I suppose, which does leave the finances looking a lot more healthy because obviously we had loads of gate receipts from the Stockport game, nearly up to 100k in the bank, so that is very, very healthy looking for us now. I'm guessing it's all from the match day income. Wait, no. Oh, it's the gate receipts. Yeah, we must have been given the gate receipts from the Stockport game, or some of them, and that was enough. Plus the 2 FA Cup games generally generate a lot of tickets. So, disappointing times to go out to Stockport County there in front of 3,000 people. Bloody hell. Next up, though, we go to Hendon. Massive game at the top of the league. A win there pulls them right back, and we've also got a load of away games coming up. Might do a Metropolitan Police one too, just because of the name, it's funny. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope you have, drop a like on the video, that'd be spectacular. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, that'd be awesome as well, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. I also stream on Twitch on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and at the weekend sometimes too, so yeah, from 11 AM. So yeah, go follow there too. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Hold your gun, capybara. Bye-bye.